Officials say that execution happened at exactly 6:13 p.m. Of course, there were people on the outside protesting against it, but there was at least one family member of one of the victims on the inside counting the days since her loved one was murdered.
I just wanted to ask him why, and that he stole my whole life from me, more or less.
Laura Vann only has photos of her mother, Faye Vann, who was murdered by Donald Dillbeck in 1990. Investigators say she was the victim of a carjacking. Dillbeck is a two-time convicted murderer. He was sentenced to death 20 years ago and executed by lethal injection Thursday. Vann and her brother, Tony, wrote a letter after witnessing the execution.
I had a hard time because I had to forgive him for myself to move on with my own life. So it's been pretty hard.
In the letter, Vann says her life has been painful. She also thanks Governor Ron DeSantis, who signed Dillbeck's death warrant. Vann still holds close the memories spent with her mother.
I remember she always used to cook me breakfast for school every morning. She always had my clothes laid out for me.
A group of protesters with Floridians with alternatives to the death penalty showed up outside of the prison. They say Dillbeck had mental health issues that should have been considered. The jury's decision for death was not unanimous, which is a new requirement for death sentences in Florida, all of which the Vanns say does not bring back their mom.
Honestly, why was really all I wanted to ask him. I just wanted to ask him why.
And tonight we learned that Dillbeck criticized the governor in some of his last words. Reporting from Rayford, I'm Destiny McKeever, First Coast News on your side.